Hey online language teachers, I have a question for you. What is the one thing more difficult than teaching one-on-one classes? That's right, it's teaching online group classes. Or is it? Let's talk about it today. Hello, my name is Ryan, and if you're returning to the channel, you know that I am a language teacher of 5 years who gives tips to other teachers, particularly those teaching on iTalki, Preply, AmazingTalker, and other such platforms, and just everything language teacher related. If you're new to the channel, welcome, stay a while. So in this video, I'm talking about a little rumor going around that iTalki is planning on incorporating group classes onto the platform. So I thought, why not talk about group classes on other platforms, talk about group classes in general, and what the pros and cons of group classes are for us language teachers. Hit that subscribe button, let's dive in. So one of the goals of this video is to really start the discussion about group classes for us freelance, independently contracted, one-on-one language teachers. Because some of us are not just teaching one-on-one classes, we are teaching group classes. So what are the pros, what are the cons? Well, I got all the information I needed to know from ANIKHA. By the way, some of you would know ANIKHA from the interview I had with her discussing Preply, discussing teaching online for Indian teachers, and much, much more. So if you haven't checked out that interview, definitely have a look at it. She is just a ray of absolute sunshine. She is very knowledgeable and she's getting great experience teaching online. I'll also feature her link to her profile down in the box below. So chatting to ANIKHA and other online language teachers over the past few weeks, I've compiled some information about these group classes that they have on other platforms such as AmazingTalker and Preply. So let's start off with AmazingTalker. How do the group classes actually work? Well, first of all, in order to be a group class teacher, you need to be making at least 2,000 USD per month. Now, gosh, I'll be damned, that is quite a hefty paycheck right there. Also, these teachers teach classes of 2 to 4 students, so they're nice small group classes. So if you're interested in teaching group lessons on AmazingTalker, simply follow the link, which I will put in the description of this video. What you need, as I mentioned, is $2,000 USD a month on AmazingTalker. After that, you'll be able to find your customized pricing in the common functions for teachers section on your AmazingTalker profile. You could go to the group sessions tab and then create a course right there. Fill in the details about your course and then send the course to your students. If you wish to find students for group lessons, you could go over and send this as a course in the chat room and they'll also show up on your teacher profile. And as usual, you have a 10% fee for each lesson that you deliver. Okay, now let's switch over to Preply. How does it work on this platform? So on Preply, it's a little bit different. This is a newer program and the group classes feature up to 5 students. They are 55-minute lessons and they all take place on Zoom. The students and the teachers rotate, which means different teachers will be paired up with different students each time. There are different materials provided to you with different topics. So you basically need to learn the topic to be able to teach it. So there are predetermined lesson plans and activities. Preply has reached out to different teachers to be part of this initiative. And I know from online forums that certain teachers have not gotten this opportunity. So I was browsing through my emails the other day and wouldn't you know it, this pops up right here. Certified English teacher for group lessons for Preply. So I opened up that link right there and it brought me over here to LinkedIn. So basically this is what they're looking for right here. Certified English teachers for group lessons. Basically how to apply is the same way that you apply in most situations to be a Preply teacher. The requirements: proficiency in English, a university degree, a CELTA or Delta or some sort of teacher certification, and experience teaching groups of students. You're allowed to set your price and to teach at your own schedule. So now let's talk about iTalki. Will iTalki start doing group classes? Well, the answer is probably. I know from a few online forums that they have already been reaching out to people doing some trial lessons, some pilot group classes just to see how it could work. What is their criteria for choosing these teachers? I'm not completely sure yet. So in the spirit of good business, I think it's safe to say that iTalki will introduce such a program. I mean, clearly, if one platform is doing something, another platform is going to pick up on it most of the time. Also, I guess it would be in the interest of iTalki because they would probably be able to rake in more commission from servicing less classes. Would this be good for the students and for the teachers? Yeah, absolutely. It would be more affordable for the students. Of course, they would not have to pay quite so much money to book classes. But could this really replace one-on-one teaching, the thing that has made platforms such as iTalki so important? How about bookings? This could result in a lack of bookings because you will have less teachers teaching more classes. Those are taking in more potential students. So instead of having these one-on-one classes, if you have one teacher teaching 4 students, then that could actually, take away more potential students from other teachers. But would the students prefer to still go for one-on-one classes more of the time? Maybe and probably. I mean, why do students come to iTalki in the first place? Why would they rather pay $30 for an IELTS lesson with me instead of paying $15 for a group class IELTS lesson? Well, one of the reasons is probably because it's more intensive and they feel like they get more of their money's worth out of a one-on-one class. Okay, I think it's safe to say that this is in the opening stages for a lot of platforms, right? And even the platforms who have been doing this for a while, the group classes haven't completely replaced the one-on-one classes just yet. But I want to know what you think. Let's start the discussion. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think are the pros and cons of group classes? Do you like them? Are there any pros or cons that I left out? And are there any other platforms which offer group classes or which you think should offer group classes? Tell us about them. Thanks again to ANIKHA. Definitely check out that interview if you haven't already. Check out my video talking about offering group classes, making PowerPoint presentations, just so that you could feel a little bit more confident offering group classes. And who knows, maybe you'll be one of these group class teachers one day. As always, thank you for your support. My name's Ryan. Keep smiling.